What's up, fam? We got a sad and tragic story out of Houston here where an innocent man's life was taken due to, I guess we could call mistaken identity. Disclaimer, I blame no one but the perpetrator in this story for what happened to that man's life. But this is also a tale of your actions can affect more than just you. Your decisions can affect more than just you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's hit it.
An innocent man shot and killed after a father allegedly mistakes him for his daughter's kidnapper. Jonathan Mata is charged with murder after surveillance video showed him firing the bullets that killed 24-year-old Desmond Butler. It happened on Christmas Day near a gas station on the West Beltway South. KPRC2 News reporter Corley Peel joins us live from where the tragedy happened with reaction from Butler's family and Mata's attorney. Corley.
Keith, Desmond Butler's family is devastated. They all live in Georgia, and they say Butler has been living here in Houston the past couple of years, pursuing a career with Amazon. They say all of that changed after he was shot and killed at this gas station by a man who thought he was someone else.
Can you imagine moving somewhere? And you see these stories all the time when someone moves to a different city, a different town, trying to start over, better their life, just for their lives to be taken out. And this has nothing to do with him.
Desmond Butler, known to his family as a leader and respectful.
He was resilient and he lived life with no regret.
His sister, Destiny Butler, told me over the phone that their family got the devastating news about her baby brother's death on Christmas Day.
We were all asleep and we got the call in the middle of the night and we were devastated. Like, we couldn't believe it.
Records show this was a case of mistaken identity. Surveillance captures the moment police say Jonathan Mata shot at Butler's car at this gas station. In the video, you see Mata's wife approaching Butler's car. She runs after him as he drives away. Mata seen walking as Butler turns out of the gas station. He points his gun, firing twice, striking Butler in the head and back.
What do you think was going through his mind? Where's this set? When this was happening.
In the video, you see Mata's wife approaching Butler's car. She runs after him as he drives away.
What do you think was going through his mind when you see this crazy woman running up to your car, banging on your window? For what reason? See, you got to be you got to be smart in situations like this. And to me, he did the right thing because he didn't know this woman. She could have been trying to set him up to get robbed, or who knows? Maybe he thought it was a side piece or something. Another girlfriend that was running to the window. He said he finna take off. And like he don't know who she was. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to get into don't want to get into anything. He did the right thing in this situation, and it cost him his life.
Mata seen walking as Butler turns out of the gas station. He points his gun, firing twice, striking Butler in the head and back before Butler crashes into a light pole. Court documents say a girl in Butler's passenger seat told police Mata drove up, opened one of the doors, looked inside, saying, "Oh, we were looking for our kidnapped daughter. I'm sorry, we will call 911."
Drove up, man. And then you saw that cat shot twice, hit the dude in the head and the back. That brother there been to the range. Well, he's a hell of a shot.
Before driving away, records show Mata
drove away, didn't stay on the scene, wait for the police, took off. Probably left to go find a lawyer, probably.
confessed he was the shooter in the video and mistook Butler for his daughter's boyfriend. Mata's attorney, William Van Buren, says Mata's 19-year-old daughter called her parents, asking to be picked up after her boyfriend assaulted her.
He agreed to bring the daughter to them, told them to pull over. They did pull over into a gas station. They knew he was right there. He, in fact, was on the phone and said, "I'm pulling in. I'm about to pull in." It was at that time that this vehicle pulls into the gas station.
He says the wife looked into the car, thinking she saw her daughter in the passenger seat. Van Buren says Butler also resembles the boyfriend.
Why would he shoot the car if he thought his daughter was in that car?
Exactly. Father of four, I put myself in his shoes. He was not shooting into the car. His attempts were to shoot at the tires. He was
Was the man driving a lowrider? Was he driving a Honda Prelude? How are you trying to shoot at the tires of a SUV and somehow hit the man in the back of the head and the back? And why in the world are you even shooting at a vehicle that you think your daughter is in when your wife thought she saw your daughter and you are shooting at a vehicle? This is not the movies. But again, that man was a straight shot. If he was trying to, but still, let's say if it was your daughter's boyfriend, there was a vehicle, she was in there and he drove off, saw y'all and took off. The main reason probably why he wanted to go to a public place is probably he didn't want you to come to his house or where they at because you might just do this thing right here, what you just did. But even if it was the boyfriend and the daughter and he did this and this happened, he's still going to jail because you're not justified. Your daughter said he assaulted her, but you hadn't seen no evidence. You didn't see him in the act of attacking her. You're just going by your child's word. And I mean, sometimes kids lie. You just never know. They'll exaggerate some stuff, put some airs on it, try to make it seem worse than what it is to try to get him in trouble. Ain't no telling. Hell, it could have been that she saw text messages of him texting another woman or something and tried to beat him up, got into it, and then he hauled off and hit her, and that was it. I'm just throwing a scenario out there. It's never just black and white. But again, why would you shoot at a car? I don't know what this. I guess this is the lawyer. I mean, he getting paid to defend his client, I guess. But who in their right mind would shoot at a car that you think your child is in? And like I say, there's some stuff that's missing because did he pull in? Well, they just say she pulled in. So I guess when she ran up to the car, he took off. Again, he did the right thing because somebody running up to your car, you don't stop and give him a chance to get in. You're like, man, I'm getting away from here, go somewhere, get some gas and pop, now you're gone. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Another thing, and here's, I guess, the important take. Parents. Now, she's 19. If you're calling your mom and dad to come get you, you either live with this boyfriend and you don't have a car, or you live with your parents and you don't have a car. Or maybe you went somewhere and left your car and he hit you in the car, wherever y'all was at. As a parent, number one, you know what the boyfriend looked like. Why don't you know what kind of vehicle he drives? Has he ever came to your house? Do y'all have a conversation? See, this is where you have to be a part of your child's life a lot more than you think you do. Because if you'd have known what kind of car he drives, or you know what the boy looked like, hell, if you know what your own daughter looked like, none of this would ever happen. Who knows? Well, again, the boyfriend probably would have been taken out because the daughter said, because I'm going to tell you like this, as a father of daughters, I told this boy one time, he asked me if he could date my daughter. I'm going to say, man, I'm going to tell you something. That's probably not what you want to do right now. Because if she comes to me and says, anybody that you did something to her, crying, and she could be lying. And I'm going to tell you, women can lie, okay, about stuff. They get emotional, they'll say things and lie on you in a heartbeat. And she lied and said you did something to her. There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do can stop me from coming to find you. And you might have didn't do anything. But I'm just telling you, I'm going to take my daughter's word for it because I have no reason to believe she's going to lie to me. Not at this stage in her life. So I don't think you want to deal with that. And he was like, man, that's unfair. I said, I know. But at least I'm telling you as a man up front. These are things, and me and you are cool. Me and your uncle are cool. This and the third. These are things I'm telling you up front. My child comes to me with tears in her eyes. It's going to be a problem. Just understand that. But thing about it is, if a child is in your house, or let's say they live together, you don't know where they live, you don't know what kind of vehicle he drives. These are things I'm talking about. There are some things that should have been known before this incident happened pertaining to the child. And did the child ever pull up? Did they ever pull up? Did the boyfriend and the daughter ever pull up? And did he ever get his child? That's another thing that's missing from this story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shoot, getting beat up by the boyfriend, and probably while I'm doing this video, she probably still over the boyfriend's house right now, and her dad is in jail.
Trying to disable him. If he could harness his emotions at the time, then certainly I think he would have done it a different way.
You just made an assumption and you moved off the emotions. So with your emotions, you should be charged accordingly.
Destiny holding on to the memories of her only sibling.
But that whole family, you could tell them noses. You cannot dispute it. That's your child or y'all a family. There's no way you can deny that.
As her family hopes for justice. Jonathan Matta's attorney says that his daughter was later found injured and her boyfriend was arrested. He says Matta is remorseful for shooting Butler. He is currently being held in the Harris County Jail on a $50,000 bond.
$50,000.
Reporting live, Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.
Tragedy on so many and
$50,000. What kind of mess, man? Hey, look at her. Your daughter got an abusive boyfriend. Well, listening to that, hopefully they're not together. Well, he got arrested, so hopefully he's still in jail. Because he beat up your daughter. But sad part about it is you're gonna be locked up pretty much for the rest of your life. Your daughter's gonna grow up. Well, she's already grown. Probably have her own family, have her own kids. Grandbaby's not gonna have a grandfather there to, spoil them, help nurture them. This, that, and the third. She gonna get into other relationships with guys who probably be abusive, probably ain't gonna do it about no good. And you're not gonna be there to protect her. See, I understand we as dads, and this is something I had to think about, like with the story I told you about myself. As fathers, we have to be smarter about how we handle situations. Because I sit here and think, being a nurse, now don't get me wrong, if it warranted a situation, certain situations happen, and I just got to take that chance, then sometimes you just got to do it. But I would say that should be the extreme reaction, the last resort. Let me say that the very last resort of what this father did. First thing you should have done, even after the relationship been going on, she's with the boy, ain't doing nothing about that right now. Maybe tell him to meet you at the gas station, call the police, right? Get your daughter, but she must have been in some bad shape. If they said that boy got arrested and she had injuries on her, call the police, do a police report, let them handle it like that. Put hands on her if you got to. You, your brothers, homeboys, put hands on the boy if you got to. But using your second amendment on this boy, like I say, should be the last resort, because you got to think about, you're protecting your daughter and you need to be there to continue to protect her. Now, if your daughter, again, if I would have saw my child and she would beat up like that, I mean, it's easy for me to say that right now, to call the police or whatever, but who knows? Who knows? So, but I'm just telling you what the best thing to do is, one thing we do in nursing is we try to use the least invasive solution first before you take the most drastic measures of surgery or CPR or shocking or whatever the case may be. You just want to make sure you cross all T's, dot all I's before you do something extreme. That's the same thing in real life. But you know what I'm saying? Condolences to that family. Rest in peace to that young boy or young man, because God Almighty, he had nothing to do with it. He didn't know what was going. Can you imagine going somewhere and something happened and you are punished for something that had nothing to do with you, and your family got to live in this agony? It's like, God Almighty, like, because there's no rhyme or reason. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody. I mean, you can blame the guy, but it's like no reason to blame. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they had a conflict and it could have been resolved. It's not like, he was drinking and driving or doing drugs or doing drug deals or robbing banks, you know what I'm saying, or jacking people. He was doing none. It wasn't like he was doing nothing illegal, doing something immoral. Dude just driving with his girlfriend, get some gas, and lost his life. But tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below, share it with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out of your day, but it means the world to us here at this channel. And with that being said, I leave you in peace and love, and I'll see you on the other side.